Okay, that should be good. Oh, come on. It feels kind of redundant to do that now, but gray. Been a while. Been a while, buddy. Max. Let me ping the Discord real quick. I'm in the gaming thing. Thank you, Gray, by the way. I just saw your message. Sorry. I was pinging. Come on, give me something good, please. Is that it? This game hates me, I swear. This game hates me, man. Gray, how have you been, by the way? Can y'all hear me all right? Yeah, I can hear me. I can hear me. That's 4.0. What? Is anyone gonna join? If y'all want, y'all can. I'm here. Yeah, I'm not answering that. Spend the silver on loot box. You may never know what you may get. So we're gonna do that. That's how we're gonna start this. Okay, well, Max. Okay. Yeah, wait for. Give me a second. My money. It doesn't look like anything good. Ouch. Ouch. Here, I'll invite him just in case. Where are you at? White Frog. It says you're not online. I don't think. Yeah, there you are. Quit before they win big. Yeah, but I need more money now. That's the problem. Okay, okay. Nick. Greetings, Nick. You want an invite, buddy? Well, you need to get online. No, you need to get online before I continue to invite you. You'll hooker. That is not allowed in the religion of the snail. You playing something else is a punishable offense. That's a that's a punishable offense, buddy. By the way, so the Panzer I was wrong. It's not 3.7. It's 4.0 and 6.0. Did you say? No, no, no. It's a Panzer IV. Yeah, it's the yeah, and then I have the Tiger. I got it because it was 50% off, and I told myself because of the battle pass, I'll start playing Italy some. But then I was like, they don't have any heavy tanks, and I'm gonna get screwed. So I was like, you know what? Might as well get something. Look at your lineup. Okay, let's see. Did you buy an A10 Warthog White Frog? What the fuck, buddy? His lineup is okay. Get this. So you got the M8 HMC. It's a 1.3. The M15. No, it's a 1.7. The M22 1.7. The M3 1.7. The A10A Warthog 10.0. I don't know what level he is. 10 or 9. He's level 9, almost level 10. I'm pretty sure he bought that. I'm not judging. I bought a Panzer and then I bought a Tiger. So am I really the one you really want telling you? I bought it at least when it was on sale. So if you bought it on sale, I give you I give you props. If you spent $70 on a plane, Lord help you. Yeah, no, $70 on anything. Look, you or White Frog or even Omega sometimes. Please do not do that again. Jesus fucking Christ. No, that's like ear splittingly like stick my head in a blender cut type shit. That's not even annoying. I could just mute you. You're not even online, fucker. I'm waiting for you, Mr. McCoy and Gurovic. I also have 15 days premium. I may or may not have like 3 months of premium, 4 months. I may or may not have bought the money. Yeah, yeah, yes. Like bought the money in game and then spent the money in game to get stuff and things. Glorious, glorious things. This is wonderful. We're playing the waiting simulator right now. Yep, the best game ever. Okay, they all went back to normal price. Okay. Nah, that one's still the Leopard 2 OTCO is on sale still for some reason. Oh, okay, on the second page here you go. There's a bunch of like premium tanks that are like 50% off or more. So are you just great value Kanata now? Is that your thing with your soundboard? Just join the fucking match. Shut up. By the way, I've never seen this thing, or I've never really played it. Is the Stug 3G any good? Okay, because I can get that. I can get that with. Oh, I gotta. No, I gotta change it. I'm not playing arcade. You think I'm okay? I didn't play arcade. I switched things and apparently put it in arcade. Okay, okay. I know you want to use your 8 to 10 warthog, buddy, but you're gonna have to get rid of that for a little bit. Just a little bit. By the way, I already have a. I have. Why would I make you party leader? I have a 5.0 light cruiser for Italy through the battle pass. Yeah, yeah, I did. They have a 60. Where's your where's your face reveal is gonna goon to it? I don't think you want to do that, man. I don't really think you want to do that, Viper. I don't know how I want to do it. I've been going back and forth on how I want to do it. I don't want to just post my face. That's so fucking lame. I'm not doing the dream face reveal. That's even worse, Mister. You and your fucking Russian shit. Sir, I am at 2 point or not 2.3, 3.0. Death to the non-believers, snails and all that fun shit. It requires your money. Okay, why are you at 5.7? Nick, Nick, why are you at 5.7? Yeah, well, I'm only saying. Oh, look, there you are. There you are, Mr. Report Flip. Yes, sir. I'm finally doing Italy. I'm finally doing Italy. Yeah, I hate myself. I may or may not hate myself just a little bit. The good news is that I have the tiger whenever we get down to it. I'm just going to be technically, if you want to get down to it, it's not Italy, it's Hungary, but we'll let bygones be bygones. He bowled. Uh, okay, I'm starting the game whenever we can. We have been live for like 10 minutes and haven't done shit. Okay, Nick! I'm about to mute you, bro. No, I don't want to listen to fucking whatever that song is. I can't think of the name of it right now. I don't want to listen to Funky Town. No one wants to listen to Funky Town. Jesus Christ. Don't you play it either. I fucking hate you. I hate you. I hate everyone. The terrorist music. What did I agree to be here? Yeah, that's the problem. I willingly did this to myself. By the way, just so you know, I'm almost at 1,020 subs already. Yeah, apparently, people really like Bubbles. That short I posted actually has almost 40 people sub to it. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, they're going to A. Okay. I'm trying to focus, Nick, because you're the one playing the fucking soundboard. One of them called an airstrike on top of one of these warehouses for some reason. I'm gonna be live until like 6:30 or so, like an hour 45 minutes ish. If you can do that, I mean, power to you. Power to you, buddy. Girl power. Uh, okay, yeah, maybe. The snail is racist. I'm telling you, the snail is racist. God, M18. Wait, hold up. Why the fuck are we at? Why are we have like 6.0 in here, dude? Yeah, I just got killed by an M18. Why? Dude, I was. Sari, what's up? Yeah, I'm at 2.3 as Italy, you fucker. I told you I was trying to level them up. Don't you leave. If I gotta suffer, you gotta suffer. Don't you fucking move. Yeah, no, I was about to shoot something. I was like, why is that tank so tall? And then all of a sudden I got killed. It said the M18 Black Cat 6.0 killed you. Maybe I should play more Arma now. You know, I've done tanky tanks. You get. Oh wow! Look, there's a fucking Tiger 2 over there. Should I shoot it? I think it's dead. I don't even think I think someone killed it before I can. Yo, Alio, what's up? What's up, buddy? What's up, buddy? Merry Christmas, Alio. I got a new mouse pad for my my desk or desk pad, whatever it's called. So the plan right now, by the way, Jewel, I'm just gonna let you know. So I got to pay off the rest of my credit card. I got a couple things. I got a new controller. And there's something I'm going to show off on a short. My wife got me some Legos, and it's like the Game Boy Lego. Do you know what I'm talking about? They have like a new, like, no, Game Boy. Anyway, so, Jewel, are you there? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I got to pay off the rest of my credit card. There's like $50 left on it, so I'm paying that off. And then I got to turn around and pay off this loan I have on furniture. Okay. And it's like $200. I was doing a payment system on that. And then I'm getting me a computer, and I'm going to use my credit card to get it. No, I'm doing it because I have good credit and I can work on something. But the reason, oh my god. See, that's a bad. Anyway, so I'm going to do it, and then me and you are going to suffer. Nick, okay, look, Nick! Okay, look, it's not funny, dude. That's actually giving me a headache. Like, when Kanata does it, it's like, okay, it's loud, but that's like genuinely like a pain inside my brain. What's up, Mackenzie? He took a video. Oh, he had a video of Sai? Poor Sai.
There's also a picture of me with her. Sure.
Give me 1 second, Viper. I'm looking at something. Man, I miss her. It's been almost 2 years since she's been gone. One of the cats we had. So tiny. I'm just driving. I'm not even. By the way, Viper computer specs. I'm not really 100% sure because it's gonna be. Oh, it's Bubbles. He's in a box. So it's gonna be a computer for like my channel and stuff. But my wife is looking into also doing like an online job thing. So I'm gonna have to share it. I also got, he got a thing to drive a real tank for an hour. Wait, you got a thing to drive a real tank for an hour? That's a gift. You can give someone a certificate to drive a tank for an hour? Was no one going to tell me about this? What did I get? I got the Lego thing. For some reason, and I know you're going to say something like, oh, classic American. Well, no, my in-laws didn't exactly know what to get me, because like they know me, but they know a version of me that's like very sanitized, because they're very strict and kind of religious people. Nothing wrong with that, but they don't really I don't really say anything bad in front of them. So and they don't even know I have a YouTube channel because I feel like they would have a heart attack. So the thing is they got me a bunch of gift cards to like food places, and what I told my wife I would end up doing is they got me some to, I would say it's fast food, but it's not like fast food. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, so one of them, if you've heard of it, like Texas Roadhouse, they got me a gift card for like $50 to that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my wife to a movie next month that I want to see. It's a movie called like Mercy or something. It has like Chris Pratt and something about this AI judge, like, I don't know. It's kind of a weird thing to describe. But I told my wife one weekend we'll do that, and then So I told her we would go to the movie, and then afterwards I'll take her to like Texas Roadhouse, and we can use that gift card to kind of get that. And what games am I gonna play on PC? Probably this again, probably because I hate myself. I'm already too deep. The snail has stolen my soul. Um, Tarkov would be kind of one of those things I'm aiming at, and then there's a couple others. Yeah, I know. I already know what you're thinking. I played a little Tarkov. I'm not great at what I did play. Okay, Jewel. But me and you are gonna suffer together, buddy. No, you're playing. No, you're playing PvP, buddy. You're gonna die to some cheaters, and you're gonna like it. You're gonna die, and you're gonna like. Yeah. See, I'm at 3.0. It's kind of what I'm because I have a plane that's 3.0. But okay, so I'm looking for tanks that I can actually shoot. I have a 20 millimeter gun as a fucking light tank. Is it Italy? This was a stupid idea. Anyway, what other games do I want to play? You think the snail stole your soul? Remember what I did feeding the snail 400 whatever currency that is for golden eagles? Alio, I think maybe you gave the snail your soul. Okay, the snail chewed it up, then spit it back out, and said, "Now put it back in." So the snail, the snail buddy, stole your soul and shat on it. Okay, but 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 there's a positive. As much as you spent that money on different things, which don't get me wrong, what GPU and CPU does it have? No, I don't know yet. I got to look at some computers, Viper. That's the only thing. So, um, I've been using a firm, like that payment system thing, and I have like up to, and I'm not using all of it, but I have up to 10K I can use for whatever. I'm gonna be aiming around like the $1,800 mark, kind of. So that gives me, oh, there's a guy over there. That gives me quite a bit to work with. So I'm not stuck with like a 3060 or something. Yeah, I know, but at the same time, oh my God, look, there's a tiger! Shoot it! I have a Lego crane. Yeah, give me 1 second. I'm dead, so I gotta back out. I have the snail. What? You have another appointment to look at a flat. Okay, I have a question. Is is a flat, is that just an apartment, but that's like European? Okay, I'm just making sure. So so by the way, look here, let me show you what I've been looking at so far. So what I will tell you is I have been looking at PCs, and I mean they are pre-built. I don't have a place in my area that does like PC building, okay? I just want to let you know that. I'm not 10.3, is that what you just said? Oh my God, dude, you really hate me. So let me, well, the thing is it has to do the affirm. I don't know if Starforge does affirm. Let me look. Star does Starforge. Affirm's like a credit card thing. Like it's not it so that it's a basically I have wait, I don't know. It says Starforge PC. We're full right now, but I can invite you in a little bit, Corbin. Anyway, what'd you? Well, okay, well I gotta wait for him. Okay, so let me look. I'm currently on their website. Gaming PC Core Series. I saw the Horizon Pro 13. Technically, I can use the Horizon Pro or the Horizon Elite, which I don't know what's in that. Okay, so the Horizon Elite has a GeForce RTX 5060 Ti. Okay, if y'all can ready up, we can you're good. Uh Corvin. Uh, who? Are you talking about Aurora? I don't know. I, I don't know. So they have the Horizon Elite. It has the AMD Ryzen 5 7600, which is the CPU, 16 gigabytes of DDR5. Um, how much storage does this thing have though? Yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to go to something that like I'm not. The thing is while I could get something nice, I'm not out here trying to break the bank because I know on Starforge specifically, if you go with like the Creator series, they have like the Voyager 3 Ultimate, which is like $5,500. I'm not doing that. We're not playing 10.3, fucker. Okay, give me one second. Like this seems stupid. Okay, I want you to know that. I was looking on Amazon for some things because I have some companies on there, and when I found one the other day, there was one that was like 1,500, and it had a 5070 in it. I gotta find it. I have to find it. But y'all need to do whatever you gotta do. Okay, so the thing about Amazon is you can actually go through and I could type in brands or my CPU, my blah 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 blah. You can really like mess with it. So let me go graphics processor. You're gonna leave? Why? Corbin? Okay, I mean I can invite Corbin, I guess. I'm trying to. Okay, give me one second. I'm looking. I hear. Hey, Bean, what's up? I got you. Okay, so SkyTech. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It has a yeah, I was about to say it has a Gen 4 NVMe SSD, 32 gigabytes of DDR5. Yeah, no, I've seen 16 kind of struggle with games like Tarkov and stuff. White Frog, why do you need to go, buddy? Always this guy. Lenovo? That my laptop's a Lenovo. So the one I have, Lenovo is pretty good. I would say they're not amazing, but they're good. Um, okay. Okay, give me one second. I am about to. This seems kind of stupid of me, so let me go back to what I was doing. Graphics processor. Okay, I'm trying to find one that's not gonna break the bank. My goal is to do that like $1,500-ish range. But if I can find something that is on a discount, I'd like. So my point being is, yeah. So I want to start with something that's, it's practical. It's not going to break my bank. Um, it's one of those things. So it's like I've played some PC games. I haven't played a whole lot, and it's my first PC. Why can't I use voice chat? I don't know. We're in the Discord. I could. It's just that, but I have to have cash for that. The reason I was doing the credit thing is I have decent credit, and while I don't have a lot of cash saved, it's from like Christmas and stuff. I mean, with the holiday just passing, it's kind of hard to. DDR4 is last gen, isn't it? I want DDR7. God, I just got absolutely fucked by this guy. Yeah, no, KV1, I don't think I'm gonna be. Turn it on in WarThunder? I don't know how to turn it on in WarThunder. We're in the Discord. Let me use. Isn't that wonderful, guys? That my premium RE 2001 Grupo 22 has 7mm guns on it. Yeah. What? We're at two. This is a 3.0 plane. It's a 3.0. Golden Thunder, congrats on 1K. Hopefully you get partnership. No, I don't even know if I want to apply for the partnership. I'm worried about it. I don't know. But Golden Thunder, I appreciate. I don't know. Like I don't want it. Like if I don't know the limitations, so I guess I would have to read in on it. I feel like if I did that, can I play other games or am I stuck with this? Yeah, that's something I need. That's not my goal though. I don't want to have to scam someone. That seems a bit dubious. I'm a pretty honest person. Damn. The the verbal vind. I hate it. Say it. Say it, Jewel. The verbal vind. The system seems a bit unclear, TBH, so that's understandable. Yeah, so the thing is I really like playing this and the people I've met, the community that's here, it's great. Even though sometimes it's a little bit infuriating with how this game plays. Okay, wait. Should be fun. I mean, I can look into it. I'm worried about them being like, no, you have to play War Thunder. I'm gonna look at them and be like, no, I don't wanna die anymore. Though the thing is, if any of y'all get hit with ads now, just so you know, the channel is monetized, so there might be some times that you get a random ad here or there. I fucking hate you. Give me my money. Give me my money. Yeah, but according to it, I only get paid if you see the ad. By the way, I got 1,000 views on a short the other day, and I was like, I want to see. Yeah, it's linked to my Gaijin account. I was like, I want to see how much I made from this 1,000-person short. It's a short, so you know what happened? I looked at it and it was like, here's your 4 cents. We love that. We love my 4 cents. I'm so rich. I'm so rich. Those don't count. Anything before I get anything from before you apply, it doesn't count. How did you link it? Did you do it before they changed it? They changed it? I guess. I mean, I've only been playing for like 3 or 4 months, but if they changed it, that's news. Verbal Vind. Such a fun thing to say, by the way. Say it again. Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna be up. There's no way I'm gonna be able to kill this thing. Will you stop shooting at me, sir? I don't think I can kill this thing, Jewel. I don't know. No, I'm shooting it in his cheeks to see, but it's not doing much. I'm shooting it in the cheek, mate. Oh, okay, let me try that. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. It's not doing anything. Oh, wait, did you get... Ah, I finally got him. Ah, fuck you. Took me like 4 shots before it actually like connected, apparently. Italian prowess. By the way, I wanted to let you know there's a gun on this tank. I got this one on discount too. It was like $3. But there's a machine gun on the front of this tank, by the way, Jewel. It's a 13.2, which is bigger than a 50, but it performs so much worse than a fucking 50, dude. It is terrible. Italian prowess. They're over here like, you know, we could put a big gun on the front of that thing, but it's shit. But it's shit. Yeah, just put a Gal 8 and like fucking losers. PCs. $50-60 is not bad. I mean that's one of the newer ones, correct? What? Yes. That's what I'm saying. They should have done that. You put a little block behind the tire so it doesn't roll backwards, and there you go. We're so smart. We're engineers. I am an Amazon Prime member. I do, because I've been watching Fallout. Good show, by the way. Yeah, hire this man. I say we make the U.S. official language in just Gaijanism. You know, you praise the snail, and every Sunday you give them $100. And if you don't, yeah, you just get like beat up. You get turned into food for the believers. You know what? I'm in. I'll be damned. You got me. That's a little heavy. There. Anyway, so Golden, you said you can't link your Xbox account to the like War Thunder. That's kind of crazy. Wait, what is this thing? Wait, what is your great idea? Wait. I'm sorry. Did you just say you understand how people like rap music, correct? Is that what you just said? I mean, I suppose. What? Hear me out. So what you do is you give every American pilot, okay, you give them each a really shitty blown out like waterlogged JBL speaker. They play Fetty Wap as they smoke their cigarettes and drink Monster Energy. And you know what? That there you go. That's the military for you. That is not going to help the economy, but we can just chant you. We could just it's going to look cool, and we could just say USA, USA. So you know we're fixing things anyway. You know I've been making a joke because in the city you want to go in the city. I don't really want to talk in the WarThunder chat, man. If I'm being honest with you, I feel like that's going to be like awful in a sense. What did you say? Go to settings and you'll see it. Did you get the 10 million short or 4K watch hours? I got the 4,000 watch hours. Honestly, streaming has been kind of good for that. Plus, I've gotten to meet some people. I've gotten the 4,000 watch hours. I'm currently sitting at let me tell you. So I had the 3,000 watch hours and I had 4,000 watch hours months ago. But for the year, because you have to have it in a year-long period, and in the last year, I've gotten 6,236.2 watch hours. So I'm 20% above what I was this time last year, if that makes sense. Okay, wait, what am I doing? What am I doing? Chat, voice chat. He, everything's on, man. Okay. It's on Amazon, correct? Golden Thunder, let me check out your channel real quick. Send it to me and I'll look at it, man. I'll probably bookmark it. Go to channel. Okay. So what you got? What you got? You have Merry Christmas. You know what? I got you. I'm gonna put that on in the background. So you're gonna wait. Okay, Corvin, dude. Okay, dude. Okay, voice chat. This is what I'm in, correct? You're saying you want to go down. Like, what do you mean? I'm in here. Is there another chat? Send it to me. I'm trying to figure out what Corvin wants me to do. I don't really want to go in the Gaijin chat. I mean, I can invite you to the Discord. Okay. I'm gonna check it out. Golden, by the way, I just watched a couple of your shorts and subbed. I got you, buddy. Okay, so what company is it? MSI. I don't know if I'm familiar with them. Oh no, that's actually a pretty good looking one. 32. Hold up. Hold up. That's actually not bad. I'm also going. I don't have Discord. I'm too young. Hmm. I got you. Go ahead and ready up for me, Corvin. We're just gonna run it like this for a little bit. I'll look into the settings in a little bit. That's raw bean. That's raw bean. Mr. Bean. No, I never said that. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. White Frog, you want another invite? Where are you? So we have two Italian, two British. It's not bad. British. Okay, so you're looking up that motherboard you said? Okay. Uh, by the way, are you on keyboard? I have a keyboard and a mouse. I just use my controller most of the time. This. Go ahead and ready up for me, White Frog and Jewel. We'll start another match. You're good. I only have like another hour to play. It's kind of a Yeah, look, don't get me wrong. I know they're not like amazing. It's one of those things like that's kind of what I'm working with for right now. I mean, if I have to upgrade anything, I can definitely take that and like get parts for it as I like as needed is where I'm kind of going with it. I don't have a camera, Nick. There's only one camera that works with the PlayStation. It's a PlayStation camera, and I don't have that. Yeah, no, dude, streams have been really well. Like the other day, I think the last stream we did, we had like 100 and something people overall who watched. I was always, I'm just that important. Without me, Gaijin would fail. Who thinks they could design a tank in World War II better? Me. I can design anything better than fucking Italy did. I'm gonna tell you that right now. All I need is cardboard. And all I need is cardboard, and I bet you I can make it more armored than a fucking Italian tank. Cardboard, super glue, and some duct tape. That's all I need. What's your question, Nick? Okay. Okay. So what's going to end up happening when I get to that point, all the people who have been here for the longest, I'll probably make a dedicated like chat channel, but it's going to be locked for certain people because it'd be kind of difficult to have like 100,000 people in a Discord. I only just got a monitor, keyboard, and mouse for Christmas and use it with my Xbox. Is it good on Xbox? Because like mine works pretty well on PlayStation. I've been using a um a monitor for a while now though. I mean, yeah, I suppose as long as you don't play fucking Charlie Kirk music anymore. It's Epstein's list. Yeah, we had the same one. You know, I think I'm gonna use AI later. I think I'm gonna use AI later to put your face next to Epstein shaking his hand. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is not good. That's fine. That's fine music right there. That right there. Okay, no, you know what? You know what? I you know what? You know what? I think this guy wants to get muted. You know what I can't see them doing, by the way? The people who made Tarkov, you know, Battlestate games, they're talking about bringing Tarkov to console. I just don't know how they're gonna do that, dude. You know what else was wonky as fuck that were PC games first? Rust and DayZ. They were all wonky, dude. Yeah, but DayZ's still kind of fun. I'm gonna be honest with you. I just hate that they have so many guns they could choose from, and they always had the dumbest things. Like, how do you live stream from a Okay, wait, no, I got you 1 second, Golden. So I have a Series X, by the way, and a PS5. I got both. But the problem is Xbox. No, but Xbox doesn't let you stream directly to YouTube. You have Twitch, and you used to have Mixer, which was a kind of shit platform. But on PlayStation, you can stream to Twitch and YouTube. Like PlayStation just gives you the direct access to YouTube, which is why I use my PlayStation most of the time. Because as much as I've played more on PlayStation in my life, I mean, I don't really care about console wars. I never really gave a fuck about that. I always thought that was goofy. But some reason Xbox won't let you do it unless you got a PC and you hook it up and you start going like that, which I think is too much, man. They're asking. I'm suppose I could. It's not going to be a comfortable feeling though. That, sir, is. No, not necessarily Golden, but if you have like a PC, you might be able to. I don't know. Is it me? Cocaine and hookers is a magical time. You know what I'm tired of getting ads for? No, on YouTube, it keeps giving me Blue Chew ads. Like I need that shit. I don't understand. And Blue Chew is like Viagra. No, I don't fucking need that shit. I'm 26. If I've had problems at this age, that's not looking good. Yeah, you shouldn't need that. I suppose if you want it, that's fine, but I don't want it. What is base 44? It's an AI? Hmm. The ads I get on YouTube are goofy, dude. It's not even just those. I've been getting ads for like the weirdest things. So sometimes it gives me ads for like AI stories that I just listen to whatever it plays on my phone at the time. It'll give me ads for like AI stories. And then earlier it was like a fucking 5 minute ad for ASMR like dryer sheets. This lady was like, these are, and she's like rubbing the box and shit. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? Who watches these? And honestly, a 5 minute ad is diabolical. Like if you're giving me a 5 minute, what's up, Haddon? No, but like the thing is if it's giving me a 5 minute ad on YouTube, the thing is I'm driving and I'm responsible, so I'm not looking at my phone and being like, oh well, let me just skip that real quick. So until I can find a good place to stop and pull the air brake and like set everything, I have to listen to it. No, I'm just listening to YouTube. No comment. I was trying to shoot a plane. Well, that's why you lost your license. That's why you lost your license, so fuck you. For now. For now. Okay, so let me get this straight. I knew you would enjoy that because you're German, you know? Germany's so different than America. Well, see, the thing is in America, as someone who was a officer of the law, um, in America, everyone likes to preach, you know, you're innocent until proven guilty. As someone who's worked with some pretty diabolical people, and I fucking hate most of them, that's not exactly how it works. And I'm going to be honest with you. If you show up, no, and like that's what people will say about the law. I'm innocent until proven guilty. Okay, so if I show up on scene, okay, so let's say this: I show up on scene, and there's a car that's crashed, okay? And you're standing on the sidewalk, like there's no one to be seen. You're standing on the sidewalk, like 10 feet from it. The car's crashed into a light pole. You're drunk, and like, say you just wandered from a bar down the street. You don't think that you don't think that officer is going to automatically assume that you're driving that fucking car, buddy? In America, it's the same way, but at the same time, what they'll end up doing is that they'll arrest you and do it, and then from there you have to prove. Yeah. Yeah, I know where you're going. I'm just saying, like in America, it's the same exact way. Why did Corbin get off? Why did... Yeah, I know you were. I know you were. I know you were. Yeah, why did Corbin get off? Um, Not funsies. It's because we're playing Italy. I'm gonna be honest. I mean, we could switch. We could switch for a little. Yeah, I mean, we could switch. We can switch for a little bit. I'm telling you. Oh, fuck! I'm sorry. 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 I almost got a million silver lines. So I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. No, no, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good, homies. I'm good. You guys good? No, so the thing is it looked like it should have swayed to that next one. It looked like it should have swayed to the million, but then it gave me to like, you know, two things and like the two like universal backups and like why while I'm over here like, oh, you know, universal backups kind of good. At the same time, I'm kind of like, why do you hate me, game? Why do you do this? You know what? I'm gonna tell this story on stream. Are you ready? Are you ready for the most diabolical thing you've ever heard? Okay. So, my freshman year. Wait, why are we doing 10.3, dude? Are you fucking serious? Why did you do that? I realized after the fact. Ah, dude. Okay, okay. I had like every class my freshman year with my good friend Ian. He's been here. He's been here. I'm gonna switch countries if you like next round because I'm not gonna keep doing fucking this and getting fucked. We have an event going on. I'm trying to get points. So I had PE first period. My second period was like biology, biology one. My third period was math, and then my last period was band because I did band in high school, even though I was athletic and did sports too. My friend and I enjoyed PE together, but we had every class together, which was great, you know. So we would walk from PE to biology. Biology is where this happened. Okay, so we go in the lab. The lab's the same thing as a classroom, but we had those. If you've ever seen like a high school movie where they have like two people side by side at one of those long ass tables, like in a science lab, it's one of those looking things. So in that class, we had a cheerleader named Shayna. Okay, I'm just gonna let you know that we had a cheerleader named Shayna, and we had a person who wasn't special. I want you to know that. Just listen. Just Shayna was a bitch. I'm just gonna let you know that now. So, so just listen though. So Shayna was a cheerleader, and this was on a Friday. So she was wearing her cheerleading uniform because on Fridays at my school they let you bring or they let you wear your uniform if you're on a sports team or something. Okay. So I'm wearing like my band shirt, which was like the theme of the show we were doing. Ian was wearing his. We sat at the back of the class at the far right near the windows, and they had a kid in there named Jordan. Okay. Jordan was not special ed, I want that to be known, but Jordan got taken out of class to do tests and stuff because Jordan was born deaf. So when he talked, I'm just letting you guys know, he sounded exactly how you're thinking. Like generic, like inflammatory. Yes, yes, that. And while I find that offensive, that's how he sounded. Okay. And I'm not going to do the voice like that. But turn it off. So one Friday, Coach Ross, the biology teacher, who was also the soccer coach, was like, "Okay, we're about to take notes for the quiz we're gonna have on Tuesday next week. Yada yada yada. Take out your notebooks." Shayna in her backpack. And when I say the big box, I mean the big box. So if you go in to Sam's, which is like Costco, the big store that sells the bulky ass shit, Shayna brought a fucking box of like 32 count Pop Tarts to school. And each Pop Tart, has 2 packs in it. Like they have 2 in the little silver thing. She had a big ass box in her fucking book bag for some reason. And she was snacking on it. Okay. Jordan walks up to her. Okay. And Jordan says in the voice exactly you're thinking, "Can I have one of the Pop Tarts?" And Shayna said, "No, leave me alone." Exactly. But Shayna said, "No, please go sit down and leave me alone." Coach Ross looks at him, "Jordan, please go sit down." So he goes and sits down. Like 5 minutes later, Jordan goes back up to her. "Can I please have a Pop-Tart?" "No, I told you no. Leave me alone." And I was like, he seems kind of persistent. Maybe he's like hungry. And Ian was like, "I'm just gonna ignore it." And I'm like, "Okay, Ian, we'll just ignore it." So like 10 minutes after that, okay, so we're deep into some fucking notes at this point. Jordan goes back up. "Shayna, I want Pop-Tart." Like, this isn't even asking anymore. He's just demanding. And by the way, something you should know about Jordan. First of all, his brother's also deaf, and his brother tried to fight me one time because I was dating a girl from a rival high school. His brother wanted to beat me up because he wanted Hannah. Like this. No, he wanted to beat me up over Hannah, this girl I dated for like 3 months. And I was like, okay, so I knew about Jordan because Jordan didn't like me because his brother did like me. And I was like, that's generic as fuck, but whatever. So what ended up happening is, oh God, I hate these fucking Italian tanks. So Jordan goes up and says, "Shayna, I want Pop-Tart. You have enough Pop-Tart." Like, he didn't even say you have enough Pop-Tarts. He just said you have enough Pop-Tart. And I remember, and I was looking at Ian like, "Ian, I think something's about to go down." Well, no, he's also entitled. So something you should know about Jordan is whenever he took a test or took notes, if he didn't want to do the test or the notes and the teacher was talking to him, he would just turn off his hearing aid as she's talking. He would just look at her and turn it off and go back to what he was doing. He didn't give a fuck. So, Jordan was like, "I want Pop-Tart. Give me Pop-Tart. You have enough Pop-Tart." And Shayna was like, "Listen here, you fucking," and used the R word. "I'm not giving you a goddamn Pop-Tart. Go sit down." And Jordan was like, "Oh, yeah, but I remember hearing," and I'm only saying, I remember hearing, "Oh, yeah." And he picks up the whole fucking box, like 32 count of Pop-Tarts. And she had just opened them, by the way. And when I say 32 count of Pop-Tarts, I mean like there's 32. Yeah, there's a bunch of fucking Pop-Tarts in there. So he picks them up and slams them on the ground and starts stomping on them. And Shayna starts screaming and says, "Hey." And then Jordan fucking reaches back and like fucking punches her. And I remember sitting there like the most generic shocked face looking at Ian like, "What the fuck just happened?" And then Jordan Coach Ross was monotone, by the way, and so was Ian. But Coach Ross was like, Jordan, go to the office. I'm not dealing with this shit. And then Shayna, go to the nurse. So she goes crying off to the nurse and everything. And then Coach Ross turns around after closing the door, looks back at us. For now on, guys, no more food in my class, please. Like that's all he had to say, and went immediately back to notes. And I was like, okay, well, you know. No, and for the next 4 years, I'm not even gonna lie to you. Every time I saw Jordan walking around, because he was a grade ahead of me technically, um, but every time I saw him walking around, I was like, oh my god, I'm glad I don't have Pop Tarts. He might fuck me up. I mean, how ultimate, dude? I've never seen anyone throw down hands for a Pop Tart. Um, apparently he really liked his Pop Tarts. That's not even me like joking and making fun of him, but he fucked, dude. When I say he punched her, I don't mean seems like a pretty chill teacher. Nah, Coach Ross was kind of a dick, actually, if I'm being honest with you. So the thing, can I tell you something? They weren't even the good Pop Tarts though. They were literally just the generic strawberry ones. Like they're not even like a Pop Tart is like a peep. It's a pre-packaged pastry, so it has like a little bit of jelly in it. It's not very much. So I am not playing 10.3. Do you want me to open those? Okay, so yeah, you don't have to though. You can just eat them out the pack. Hmm. Okay. No, no, he was actually tested. He wasn't. But what I'm gonna tell you is, I was across the class, so she was at the closest table to the front, like to the classroom door. And when I say it sounded like a generic movie punch when it happened, I mean like I'm sitting back there and can hear the as it like connected, and she hit the ground over a Pop Tart, and I was like, Jesus. No, honestly, the class, everyone just kind of looked. Me and Ian were like the only ones that were shocked. We were just looking at each other, looking back. Everyone else was still just writing their notes. Those are pretty good. Thank you. I'll be in there in a little bit. The green one was also pretty good.
Both of them. They're cherry and apple.
Those are like my favorite
No,
flavors.
sorry, I picked
So remember, if you see a deaf man walking towards you and you got a Pop Tart, drop it and run. No, Jordan was kind of built, man. He was kind of short and fat, but I don't know, man. He had some weight behind that throw, dude. I'm telling you, he really fucked her up over that Pop Tart, man. Like that's it's not even me like exaggerating. I mean, I literally heard the, and then okay, that's fine, but when you have someone like that, who's like determined, even if you throw a million punches, you can beat the fuck out of them. He wanted that Pop Tart. That's all I gotta tell you. You can beat his ass, and he. Okay, you choke him out when he gets up from his little nap. He's gonna fuck you up over a Pop Tart. Honestly, though, if I'm being honest with you, Pop Tarts are they're kind of mid. Honestly, that's kind of how he sounded. I'm not even trying to be like offensive. That's not even offensive. He was deaf. Besides his hearing aid, he had even admitted that he had never heard human words until he was like 4 or 5. Where are you at? Did you get stuck? No, okay, no. Now, look. I'm not even making fun of him. Like, guys, seriously. So, like, picture that, but picture the word Pop Tart. Like that. That's all I can tell you. Like, he was determined to get a fucking Pop Tart, and he was white, and But the thing is, yeah, I know I'm getting up tiered by that plane, but I have this thing which has a kind of shitty 50 on it, Golden. It's all good. What? Who? The deaf guy? Now what? Now I'm thinking in my grand scheme of things, is that offensive? Is that offensive? It's pretty offensive. I think it's pretty offensive. Maybe. Maybe. But honestly, there's only, if I'm being 100% with you, there's only a few Pop-Tarts I would actually eat, and the strawberry ones are not one of them. I'm not fighting anyone over a strawberry Pop-Tart. And why did Raw Bean leave? So there's a couple that are good. So the blueberry ones are pretty good. They do have double chocolate, which is like they have like a chocolate frosting. Um, the block two thing? Block two thing? What do you mean? I like the cinnamon sugar ones if I'm being honest with you. Those are pretty good. Oh my God, are you having a stroke? Oh no, I'm not doing the event vehicles, Golden. The thing is as much as I play this, I rarely ever had time. Give me a second. I rarely ever have time to like actually do the events that I wanted to do. So I've been thinking about playing Smite 2 on my channel, son. That's the closest thing I can get to League. Did he? Did he? Did he make a fucking meme about me or something? You can't talk to the You can't talk to the chancellor like that. No, I'm talking to Nick. I'm a high priest of the snail religion, and you haven't given me enough money. Okay. Wasn't expecting that. I don't know. I don't know. I wasn't expecting that though. Probably shouldn't be laughing, but no idea. Anyway, what you got? It's impossible. You need an insane amount of points. So the thing is, Golden, I'm sorry, I got a little distracted. It's not even just the point thing. It's they give you 2 days to do even the 35,000 points. I mean, I got a life outside of this. It's kind of hard for me to justify like always getting on here and trying to grind everything. Wait, what? Say that again? Discipline what? Children? Are you actually autistic? Maybe. Are you top tier in anything yet? Nah. The closest thing I have is China, which is the yeah, I got ADD. So I get that. I'm just not hyper. I just wish that Gaijin would give me my $1 million shit now. You I explained this to someone the other day. So in America, yeah, no, I feel that there's been times I've done that. But America, what they were do or what they did when I was a kid is they were basically diagnosing every fucking young male with like ADD or ADHD, okay? And they would give you like Vyvanse or any of those. I took Vyvanse, ADD medicine. And it like causes I have a high metabolism or I had a higher metabolism. So what would happen is I would take these high doses of this medicine and when I was like let's just say 10, okay? I was 10 years old. I was like 5'4" and like 100 pounds. And they would give me like 40 milligrams of these pills and my metabolism I'd be able to focus for like 2 hours and then it'd be gone. Do you think you're going to apply for Guide Gym partnership? I can look into it. Like we were talking about that earlier, but I'll look into it. I don't know. But anyway, so they would do that, and eventually I stopped taking it because whenever I took Vyvanse, I would focus, but then my high metabolism would kick it out of my system. Not only that, but it made it where I couldn't eat anything. Like if I ate anything, I felt nauseous the rest of the day. And they would did that to every like young male. And as an adult, I'm thinking about it more. Why the fuck are we saying, "Oh, you're too hyper, we have to medicate you"? Isn't that what young like male children are supposed to be kind of? Yeah, that shit pissed me off. Shit was wild into me that they would do that. I don't know. Hmm. Yeah, I can look into it, Golden. Yeah, no, and dude, it made me. Yeah, it's the anatomy of the male body. Zen's, what's up? Welcome to the channel. But no, dude, it like it irked me to no end because like I was like I can't eat and I'm hyper focused. But then I would what would piss me off is like I couldn't eat lunch. And even though the medicine I can't focus anymore, my teacher would get mad at me because they would be like, "Oh, he's having trouble focusing even though I was a really good student." And I'm just like that. And then my mom would get mad because she's like, "If you're so hungry," I would get home and by the time I'm getting home at like 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I'm like starving because I haven't eaten anything since breakfast. And even at breakfast, I would eat like a granola bar or something. I was only eating enough to actually take my medicine with. I'm not a big breakfast person. I never really have been. I'll eat it if you give it to me, but I'm not like let me sit down and have like in movies and stuff when they sit down they're like we have bacon, eggs, pancake. Yeah, I don't do that shit every day. From time to time. Like occasionally me and my wife will go to like Waffle House or something and I'll be like, "Okay, give me a waffle and some bacon or something." But I'm not like every morning have to have like cereal or blah blah blah. Anyway, so I would do that and then my mom would get mad at me and she'd be like, "Why are you so hungry? Didn't you eat at school?" No, because if I eat at school, I'm going to throw up. Not only is the food bad, but like honestly, just the thought of eating food, like I can still remember how I felt on like Vyvanse and stuff. And the problem is like to this day, I don't think I've ever had a stomach pain like that. I think me getting punched in the stomach when I was in the police department was less of a pain than me thinking about food when I was on that medicine. And no matter how much I told the doctor, "Hey, I don't feel good when I take this." Yeah, but you need it. Why do I need it? Why do I need this? Why are you saying I need it? I know they need money, but at the same time, they weren't making money from us. I mean, I got like what is it, Medicaid? Medicaid. So through the state, I would my pastor would talk to me a lot about how many people think fidgety moving is wrong. Dude, that's what I'm saying. You take a young male and people are like, "Oh my God, they need to be medicated because they're fucking rambunctious wild children." Self-control. Okay, I'm just saying, like, there should be times when you should be able to focus when you're a kid, but at the same time, just because that kid wants to go outside and burn off energy, and he's having trouble focusing because he doesn't want to do math. Obviously, we should give him pills. But anyway, what was the rest of the But how many people think Zen's Zen's me? I think me and you would get along. You should like him so, buddy. I mean, you have some very similar mindsets on the fucking ADD medicine shit. I stopped taking ADD medicine when I was like 12 because I was like, Mom, if you give me that shit again, I'm just gonna. I told her, I was like, look, you can send me to the doctor once every 30 days and they can reevaluate me and give it to me again. But I told her, I was like, if you give me another one of these pills, as soon as I get out the car when I'm at school, I'm going to make myself throw up because I don't know why. I've always been able to do this even since I was a kid. Like I don't need like fingers in my throat or anything. I've just been able to just like curl my tongue up in my mouth and make myself sick and I'll just throw up. Like I know some people be like, I can push my tongue back. I can actually like curl my tongue in a circle and make myself throw up. And I told her if she gives me another one of those pills, I'm just gonna throw up every morning. I'm not gonna take this shit anymore. Anyway, I swear some people do it to get extra time in exams. You know that when I was a kid, they also did do that because they were like, he has ADD, which is a learning disability, which I never saw it as a disability. I was never like super unfocused, but they would take me to another classroom and I would get like an extra 15 minutes, but I never took that long. I always took like less time than needed. Bro, that is literally the method I would always do that would get home. Dude, that's what I would do. There would be literally times like someone would be like in middle school, they'd be like, the new Call of Duty's out, and I had my PS3. I'd be like, oh, I'm sick. And the day after my grandma gets me that, she never really caught on. You know, she never really caught on. Jewel, my grandma never really caught on. You ever thought about that? Like 2012, Black Ops 2 came out. I got my PS3. You know, Black Ops. No, Black Ops. No. My grandma would think I was faking it. So I would be like, Mimi, I'm sick, and she'd be like, you're not sick. You just want to stay home and play Call of Duty. And then as I'm talking to her, I'm like, I really don't feel good. Curl my tongue up, throw up. See, I'm sick, and she's like, oh, you are sick. Like, that's my grandma was a respiratory therapist, so she worked in the medical field, and she would say that she'd be like, "You don't feel hot, you don't look sick." So you know what I learned? I literally learned the curling tongue thing. One, I learned I had a really flexible tongue. Two, I learned that my grandma will send me to school unless I have an obvious fever or if I throw up. So I would just throw up. Yeah, you know another thing though, I would tell you? Like even though I would do it to get out of things, throwing up is the worst feeling in the world. Like involuntary like gagging is just ugh, I hate it. But video games with the homies in middle school. All I'm saying is, you know, I did what I had to do. No, my grandma did. She worked in the medical. Golden gets it. Actually, you know the trick I used to do? So I tricked my grandma a couple times. So the thing was, is I have a really good immune system now. This isn't even me like saying it just because I would get out of things. I didn't always use it to get out of school. But what would end up happening is if anyone in my school got sick when I was a kid, I was the kid who got sick next. It was just like a really bad immune system. And now as an adult, I don't get sick. So whenever I do get sick, like the ear infection I had a few weeks ago, you know it's bad. Like if I'm like, I'm not going to work or something, you know, like I'm actually like feeling like shit. I'm not just like, oh, I got a small headache. It's usually like last January was a good example. My boss was like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "No, I need to go home." I went to the doctor because my wife had work. I went to the doctor and they took my temp. And I told them, I was like, "I feel like I'm cooking. I feel like I'm dying. I feel like I'm dying." And she took my temp and she was like, 104.5. Let me go get the person who drove you here, and we'll tell them to take you to urgent care, and we're gonna give you some antibiotics. Obviously, there's something wrong. And I told them, I was like, "No, I drove myself." And the lady was like, "You're literally cooking alive. You drove yourself here?" And I was like, "Yeah, my wife's at work." And they were just like, "Oh my God." Like, Yeah, no, and she was getting concerned. Like the nurse who was there, she was like, at 105, they say like you're boiling, like you're starting to die. And I was like, I didn't know that. And what would suck is for the first few days it would happen. I kept going to work, and what I would do 2 weeks ago, dumbass. Yeah, the ear infection. What are you talking about? That's I'm not talking about the ear infection that like from 2 weeks ago. I'm talking about like last January, like almost a year ago, 11 months. I got sick with a 2 weeks ago. 100 what is 104 degrees in Celsius? Yeah, yeah, I want to know that now. But no, the lady was like freaking out because it's 40 degrees. Okay, 40 degrees Celsius is 104. Yeah, no, at 105 apparently it can start doing like damage to like your brain and stuff. I learned that. But I ignored it for the first like 2 days. Whenever I would like with the sea fever, what I would end up doing is I would start just taking what is it? Not ibuprofen. I don't know. I was taking some sort of medicine, okay? And what it would do is it would break the fever. Jewel, okay, that dude fucking sucks. So I took a medicine that would break the fever and literally make me feel better for a few hours, and then I would go to work. And I was like, I really need the money. Yeah, I really need the money, so I would just keep doing it. And then eventually, it got to the point where the whole world was spinning, and then I literally felt like I was on fire. Like picture a workout in the sun and then you go into AC, but it never fixes. It's like you constantly fit. So I was like, I'm going to urgent care. So I went to urgent care, and my wife was like, well, I got to go to work. And she went to work, and she didn't think it was that serious. I didn't think it was that serious. The nurse was like, you're dying, and I was like, oh, okay, well, if it happens, it happens. Like, who will I crown as the next defect? Which one of you fuckers are going to be my replacement? One of my friends has a 41.5 degree. Ooh. Yeah, no, at 106, like like long term, that could do some brain damage. Like, 'cause your body's literally cooking itself. She said at 105, it's like really, really bad. If it gets above that, it's kind of a serious thing. So your body in Fahrenheit typically is like 98.7. If it gets to 100, you're feeling bad. You get to 102, you're like, oh my God, I'm feeling terrible. At 104, you feel like the world's ending. And at 105, your body's literally like, okay, time to boil some blood. Like you can like fit or something because your brain overheats. Yeah, no, you can have like strokes and seizures and stuff because your brain's literally like cooking parts of itself. Which, um, if I have to tell you that doesn't sound good. If your brain, no, no, if your brain different strokes, different folks, buddy. Also, who was White Frog calling a dumbass? I'm so confused. I don't know. He said that was like 2 weeks ago, dumbass. I think he thought I was saying like my fever was 2 weeks ago, but no, that ear infection was 2 weeks ago. Also, why would you call me a dumbass? That's not fun. That's not nice. When did I start YouTube? Lists? I don't remember. I started YouTube like next month makes 2 years. Wait, White Frog, are you saying you called me a dumbass? Okay, just type yes if you. Jewel. No, no, I'm trying to see like if he's actually calling me that because it's kind of fucked. Why the fuck is he calling me a dumbass? That's not very nice of you. That's not very cash money of you. Yeah, no, I gotta turn my congregation of snails against you. I'm gonna change one word so it doesn't make sense. The song Erica, it's like off the hiding blue night, clandestine blue moonlight, and then you hit them with snail. No Erica, just snail. And there you go, Schnicka. There you go. Sure, sure. The thing sucks. I might throw on the Panzer. No, I'm talking about. You're talking about the one I'm using. No, it's shit. No, you should definitely. How about we up this bitch to like a 40 cal instead of a fucking 20 millimeter? No, no, I wasn't talking about my ear infection. The ear infection was 2 weeks ago, but last January of 2025, I had a fever that was cooking me, so I didn't go to work. That's what I was talking about. Maybe White Frog, but I mean, you made a mistake. It's just maybe you jumped to a conclusion there. I wouldn't call you a dumbass. That's kind of rude. I'm not looking forward to work tomorrow. I wish I just had off. I so wish I just had. I'm gonna play one more, and then I think I'm gonna call it for the night. I'm having a good time, just having a chill. Um, I'm I'm thinking about doing something, Jewel. I'm thinking about whenever I get a PC, doing some stuff y'all send me on, and within reason. I think I'm gonna do a live stream like of the Discord and stuff. And what I'll do is like like not would you rather, but like stuff you send me, like like lists and like just like a chill. No, I don't work every Saturday. It my work's kind of stupid, Golden. And I'm sorry to cut you off, Jewel, but my work's kind of stupid. So what they do is I work Monday through Friday, and then what ends up happening is they're like, "We gave you off Christmas, but we got to make up that day, so you got to work Saturday because we gave you off Thursday for Christmas." And I'm like, "Dude, what the fuck, man? You act like if I don't go to work, the world's gonna fall apart." But who will pick up the trash? Remember, Jewel, Jewel, who is going to pick up the trash? There. How do you say snail again in German? I get off Sundays, yeah. Okay, you're ready at the hangar? Cancel. Wait. Yeah, I get off New Year, so next Thursday I plan on doing a stream for a little bit, or Wednesday, something like that. I'm gonna do it. So I'm about to replace something in my lineup because I do have a schnick. There. I got the Panzer 4. I have the Panzer 4. No! Put the 18 away! Whiplash? No, I don't. Can't say I'm familiar with that. Okay, one person hosted. Yeah, no, I've never heard of that, but I'm sure it would be fun. Nah, I haven't seen anyone play the ground like CBT stuff. You can play it. I haven't. I haven't seen anyone, but I've seen like short, like 20-second like intervals of someone doing it. So I bought these. By the way, so together I had both. I bought both the Panzers. The Panzer 4 and the Panzer, the the T-Grass and stuff. Put together, buying those. Wait one second. Okay, Jewel. Something I should tell you. I bought both the Panzer IV and the Panzer V, the Tigris, and what I'll tell you is it cost me like $15 total. That's just why I did it, because I was like, good night, man, later. Oh, he's in the UK. Okay. But what ended up happening, or not what ended up happening? I've never used a Panzer IV in this game before. I've never used a Panzer IV. This is my first time ever using it, but it's not even on the German tech tree. It's on Italy. Yes. I have 25. Yeah, well, it comes with like 80, so I went with 25. I do. Not while in game. So I have a question. Is the Panzer IV 75mm gun good? The Panzer IV 75mm gun, is it good? I don't know. I just got fucked up. Jesus Christ. Yeah. That's one of those discontinued vehicles, the T-55E1. I've never really seen that thing before. Yeah, it's not exactly pretty. I don't know. Fuck AG, I don't need it. I can shoot that thing with the MG34 that's on this thing, and it would do the same shit. But this doesn't have an MG42, it has an MG34. I can guarantee you that fucking front gun is an MG. That is an MG34. You're telling a guy who worked in an armory and who has studied the shit that this is an MG34. You're wrong. You're wrong, Jewel. No, you're wrong. The German's wrong. I'm not even mad. I'm just saying. I know that's an MG34. That doesn't sound bad. That sounds pretty good. Yeah, 3.7. Using. Yeah, I got. I gotta angle this armor some. I gotta learn how to do that with the Tigris. It's a little different than what I'm used to. Is that a vehicle out there, or is that on? That's on fire. The one thing I don't like about this thing is I don't get a top gun, like another MG34 up top, which is kind of poo poo. Maybe. Oh, that's dead. Okay. I saw a tank barrel poking over that hoop. Don't make me shoot at you. I don't like being shot at. This like weird fucking tinfoil turret ring thing is throwing me off though. Yeah, but it's throwing me off, man. I was looking up because I heard something above me, but it turns out there was a M19 hiding. Didn't see that coming. Okay then. Well, I'm about to get off anyway. This was my last game. You always go sleepy, sleepy little German man. Little German boy. Good night. And there goes the little German boy. This is nowhere gonna hit nowhere. Can I hit this? What was that sound? You serious? Can't turn it all the way around. That's stupid. Trying to hit that top. Italy Gaming, exactly. But I'm doing absolutely nothing to this thing. I thought maybe I could take out its barrel, even that's sucking. You know, Happy you came at the wrong time, by the way, buddy, because this is my last game on for right now. I hear an AA gun or something over there. That direction. I got you. It took out my Panzer IV. I got the premium Panzer IV in this. Oh, that's fucking ass. I was the distraction, apparently. I'm just the distraction for the people to get the kills. There's really not much I can do there. But I'll try to get a plane kill. Wait. You know what? Nah, we'll just use this. It's not even that good of a tank. It's all right. I'm just spinning. Ooh, wait a minute. Come on. Teammate shot me, so I'm kind of... trying to take out his trackers, at least. Okay. Did nothing to that thing. serious? This is all I get? Yeah, we lost this game. It wasn't a good last game. Yeah, most of these are. I don't know necessarily how I feel about the Italian tech tree so far, but it's not great. I'll tell you that. Okay, well, everyone, I'm gonna have to call it there. I will see you guys soon. If you want, like and sub, all that fun stuff.